Take a look at your surroundings. And unless you're watching this in the middle of a forest, about 98% of the things you are looking at can be considered art. Every man-made object had to go through a design process and testing phase, and the idea of its existence originated in somebody's imagination. There had to have been a concept phase, and every aesthetic choice was an artistic one. From the structure of your home to the clothes on your body, it all came from someone's mind. To me, that's pretty amazing because we are the only species capable of creation with this level of fine detail on a mass scale. Sure, ants can make complex structures, and we totally learned how to weave by observing spiders, but no creature has the ability to do it all like we can. Beauty was first appreciated when a human decided they wanted to take a flower and carry it with them. We soon started wearing colors, making the dye by extracting it from various things in our environment. Then we started to represent the things we saw by painting on cave walls. Art is important because it shows where we've been, who we are, and where we're headed. Art is inescapable and it's around us all the time. Everyone's an artist on some level. You had to decorate your home, and you had to pick what to wear every day. You also make food, and yes, that's a form of art. At its base level, art is an expression coming from a person or a group of people. It is a way of communicating without only using words, to make someone feel something powerful or see things in the way you see them. Every person on the planet, all 8 billion of us, are a unique creation of the universe, and art is the medium by which we express that one-of-a-kind point of view. As much as art can speak for an individual, it can speak for a region, a class, a culture, a country, a race, and a species. By studying art, we make our lives richer and our emotions more complex, and in my opinion, that's why we're here. To live our lives, to make choices, and express what we've observed. It all builds upon itself and turns us into who we are in the current day. This is why I disagree with censorship. It cuts off a vital part of the artistic experience. It says you can't use this in your art or you can't say that. It's the power elite's way of exerting a soft control and shaping our minds into thinking the way they want us to think. Of course, there are certain things that should always be off the table, but if that's only an idea, then it should be shown the light of day and tested on its own merits. If you've ever wondered why AI art is considered an affront, and this video hasn't already made it obvious, the reason is because a robot cannot live a human experience from within a jumble of code. At some point, I admit, there will be an artificial consciousness arising within our society, but we are far from that right now. When a person makes AI art, it's not their own creation. They didn't go through the learning process to form their own style. They didn't learn the fundamentals. And the fact that they think AI art looks good speaks to their lack of taste. The closest thing creating AI art gets to is making a commission. To commission art, you have to have an idea and then have an artist bring it to life. Sure, it's another person's interpretation of your idea, but it's two humans working together in a collaborative effort. AI art is different because you are telling a computer to make something for you using Frankenstein elements of other artworks smushed together to create a homogeneous slop that's very disgusting to look at for anyone with working neurons. It's the art equivalent of the uncanny valley. There's a deadness to AI art that is indicative of the simpleton's desire to create something perfect. But every artist knows it isn't perfection that makes art great. It's how unique of an impression you receive from it and what mark it leaves on you. AI art cannot touch a human soul because there isn't anything being communicated aside from surface level detail. AI art is the result of our society wanting to create efficiency and productivity in areas where there shouldn't be any. It's Elon Musk not understanding why we aren't impressed with his video game scores when it's obvious he's paid someone to achieve it for him. The socially inept tech industry is even putting out technology that summarizes people's messages to you if they are too long. If those morons had their way, it's going to be nothing but robots having conversations with each other. Oh wait, that already happens. Look at the reply section on any major tweet on Twitter, which is also owned by Musk, the harbinger of the West's downward spiral. Reject AI art, create your own, and choose to live in a world for humans, not one that a tech billionaire's nonsensical brain envisions. Do not let the human experience be optimized out of existence. Make something with your own two hands. Even if it's ugly, it'll still be better than anything an algorithm could spit out.